welcome. Surprise. Surprise live. I can't wait. So, oh gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. Something came to me. You know how I paint free range painting. So I never really have a plan, just an idea, and I begin with colors, whatever emotion I'm feeling, whether it's happy or sad or whatever. That's how I usually begin, and then I just follow things as they pop up. Well, I've been working on that treasure box, the Fairy Grotto, with you guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. And it was epoxy sculpt, and if you hadn't seen it in the beginning, you'll be amazed, because it was just chunks of white hanging off of this box. And I was talking to my husband, and I said, it's kind of funny because some of the comments were just like, aw, poor thing, she's still trying. But I know the process that I have, and it works for me, and maybe it'll work for you if you ever get stuck. And that is just keep going. Don't quit. And what happened was I started using a little tool. It was one of these. It's got that silicone, and as soon as I started pressing into it, it made like a teardrop thing. That's all I needed. It was gold from then on. I was like, yes, a flower. So I just started pressing that. And, you know, sometimes that's all it takes is just a little bit of different tool or texturing or something like that. So that's why I say never give up, no matter what you're working on. It's both alcohol ink and unicorn spit on the epoxy sculpt here. But isn't that a cool set? That is a happy accident. This little fairy stone is going to be in this box, this treasure box, along with that painting probably. It's going to be a set, I think. Anyway, and it'll have a little scroll attached to it of the fairyland and the fairies that dwell there. So it's kind of cool because it reminds me of my grandfather. What he used to do is carve turkeys. No, tikis out of wood, driftwood. And some of them were huge tiki bars, and he always made like a spear that you could poke it pulled out and you could poke it somewhere and a trap door would open. He was so creative, and and he loved making these scrolls that goes with these tikis. And I kind of got a little bit of that vibe through the genes from him, I'm thinking, because, but I don't write well. So I'm going to have to employ my sister or hubby. But anyway, his stuff, this is not his stuff, this is my attempt at some myrrh thing. But it was kind of like this. It had a very Polynesian-ish type of vibe. I don't know what you would call it, but anyway, the spear would remove, and of course it wasn't for kids. Anyway, so I'm taking a piece from his history, and I'm doing a scroll with my fairy stone and sticking it in the box. So welcome, everybody. I thought I'd hang out here and paint with you. So this is the Midnight's Blackness. But when I'm painting, I love to just keep it full strength for the most part. Then when I go to enhance things, like if I want to use some alcohol or some Floetrol or something, then is when I usually will dilute a little bit. Okay, that's yesterday's. This is my brother's music, Ed Williams, written and performed all these. Alright, so I'm just going to start by making sure you guys can see. Thanks for the hearts, whoever you are. I really appreciate you. I can't tell who's here, so it's a different type of a live. I just wanted to jump on. Let's see, here's my black. I want to get a rock. I really feel like, where did my other palette go? There it is. I'm using the wrong one. I wanted to use my special palette. Wait a minute. It matters. Okay, I'm not going to use any ink right now. I do think the sparkling gel is going to be fabulous with this black, this Midnight's Blackness, but not right now, because I really want a little bit more strength. And the sparkling gels are very sheer. They're excellent for a glaze. But as far as pigment, no. That is what you want the regular unicorn spit for, or your metallics on the Artistic Vibrations. So I put a pile of gesso here, and I just want to dip the end of my brush in it and then into the black just a couple times, back and forth. It's not going to build it up noticeably once I resin it, because the resin itself is self-leveling, the one I'm going to use. So I want this unicorn spit to have a little bit more teeth, and that's why I'm using the combination with gesso. And if you're doing little detailing work, the thicker your medium, it seems, the easier it is to a point. If you have something that's running all over the place, and you're trying to make a nice wing and edge, then that's going to be a problem. However, there comes a time where you decide, ooh, yay, that wing did look kind of cool when I just let that edge go. And that's when it gets really fun to get a Floetrol or alcohol or even just water involved, because you get some really beautiful flows. So that's just gesso I'm putting down below. Just tapping it in, mixed into that black. This is a fairy stone, and I'm going to have to come up with a little story about the fairyland. I love that. Okay, I want some bright colors, and this may have to glow a little bit. Zeus, I believe, glows a little. Let me see. I've got something glows. This glows. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but so fun. Let's grab, I know the pink and orange, that sounds horrid, but it's okay. It's a fairy box. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I'm shout out my subscribers here. I so appreciate you very, very much. And all the teammates and the followers. Everybody. Thank you. Okay, orange and then back into the gesso. I just want to push it around and see what happens. Free range. That's where I'm at. I'm going to come up this side a little. Maybe it's a path. And maybe it's not. You know, maybe some trees. There's no trees in here. Let's see, maybe if we just do that little streaky thing first in different ways. Just pull it, streak and pull. Ooh, it's a fairy forest. Most of those will probably end up coming out, but whatever. At least it gives me something in my head. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes I can't see past it to get creative, to keep going. I just get stuck in a rut, which is what happened on that treasure box. I was scared in front of you guys. You know, it's kind of weird just, you know, hanging in limbo, waiting for this thing to tell you which direction it's going to go. It was giving me nothing, I tell you. Okay, just orange and gesso. I'll put it up in the sky, right over those trees. More gesso. If I don't like this, I can just wipe it off, start over. And that's looking like it's a good possibility right now. But that's okay. Work through it. Don't quit too soon, I tell myself. Oh, see, this is... Okay, this is going to be pretty. Let me get some white going. This is a blend of the Celine and Whitening Unicorn Spit. The Celine is the Artistic Vibration, very sheer and a little iridescent, and that's a blend in that little alcohol ink bottle. But it's just them. It's not watered or alcohol or anything like that. Whenever I don't know what to do, I start adding light or dark here and there until something pops up. I would encourage you to try that. Seriously, it's amazing. I'm just poking around until something pops up. And, you know, like yesterday, it can leave you hanging, and that's alright. Okay, so I'm getting into some sparkling gel, and it's red. It is Dolly Firebird, and I'm putting it right by that orange. Just a little speck. You guys, all of this, except the gesso, you can let dry on your palette and then just re-wet it with your brush the next day and start right back up where you left off. Fabulous. That's what I love about the spit. Okay, Dolly Firebird just got involved. I don't know why. Ah, she's leaves, I think. We've got spring, flowery, blooming trees. Of course we do. Hold on and I'll show you. My brother Ed Williams just digging it on his guitar. Okay, I got just a whole bunch of trees. So hold on. And a very orange ground. Of course, I'm in fairyland. Alright, so hold on now. Okay, let me just show you this. You have to look with your mind's eye because it's just a work in progress. But I mean, you could see trees, right? Little floral trees and a big rock. I just want a different type of color going on down there. And I was going to use it for water, but I like it for rocks as well. I'm just barely touching my brush to this stone here. And it really covered a lot more than I expected. So I've made a mess of it. Would you like to see it? These are things you just go back and forth on painting. I do. Back and forth. Messy. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, just lost it. Oh, here it comes. That's the process. And I love it. I actually do. Okay, I'm going into the red gel. Okay, more water. It's coming along, nice and slow, but it's getting there. Oh, fairyland. Okay. I guess I'll just do a little wing and see if anything happens. I think I'd rather have her sitting on a rock somewhere, but let me see. Let's see how this works. Okay. I'm just trying to find our little path. I think I need a cliff again. There goes the trees, guys. It's okay, I'm going with it. Kind of different, whatever, we're just going with it. I'm just hanging out, playing on a fairy stone. Let's see, I want some more. Little whitening and Celine combo. Little unicorn spit zeateal. Beginning to see a little butterfly. I might go with that for now. The wing is backwards. I expected it to be the other way. Hold on, let me think. Alright, I'm just going with the wing I see. Boy, it just became so black and dark. Scrape some of that off without getting the gesso would be a trick. Let's see. It's okay, I'm gonna leave it. I see something pretty cool. Let me go for the orange and sparkling red right here. Hell yeah, we're definitely in fairyland now, folks. This is awesome. See, in just a flash, things can change. Amazing. I just had to get it out of my head that this is not a fairy forest. I don't know what it is. I just want it to look magical. It doesn't have to have an actual name. Let's see. Tunnel would be neat. I found a wing. Let's see. Nope, nope. Oh, I've lost it. You ever done that? It's like, oh, it's so close, and it's like, oh no, just just left me. This is one dark mushroom. I've never painted a dark mushroom before, so whatever. That's fine. I want glow in the dark. It's just working with this little mushroom stem right now. 5 hours later. Hey, who's in a hurry? Nobody here. Not here. This is what I do for hours and totally enjoy it. It's amazing. It's amazing to me. Let me just show you where we're at, and then I'm out of here. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit. But it's coming along. It's a cute little mushroom fairyland thing. Good thing is there are two sides to a stone, so doesn't mean I haven't painted water or a fairy. That's not gonna happen yet. It's still good. You guys have a beautiful day. If you were hanging out with me, I really appreciate it. Bye.